So apparently Dr. Umar is a fraud. Now let me tell you why. So if you didn't know, Dr. Umar has 2 daughters that we know about, alright? One is 16 and I think one is 9 years old. Also, if you don't know who Dr. Umar is, he's basically a black activist, but you probably know him from his famous quote, "Black Queens Forever, Nobody's Never." Yeah, that's the guy. And one of the things he's very well known for is advocating for black culture and advocating for black fathers to be in the households. You know, he's very big on black relationships, couples, keeping the blood pure, that type of stuff, which isn't nothing wrong with that. I actually think that's a good thing. At the same time, I have 0 problems with interracial relationships, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter to me. Do your own thing, man. But a lot of people don't like Dr. Umar because of how he says things, but again, let's focus on what you're here for. So one of Dr. Umar's 2 daughters made a TikTok video about her father, and it's been blowing up all across TikTok, and I'm gonna show you why.
I just want to start this video off by saying I'm not trying to get clout. I literally just want to have a conversation with my father. My biological father is Dr. Umar.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we can see the resemblance. This is for sure the pal. Dr. Umar is for sure the pappy. I'm not gonna lie, we see the resemblance with the nose right here.
He has another daughter. I tried to contact him about, getting to know my sister. I asked him if he knows her or if he has her number. He ignored me and never responded. I'm 22 years old now.
Oh.
My dad has never been to anything important. No graduation, no birthday parties, nothing. He has not been in my life.
Wow.
Again, I'm not making this video to bash him. I'm making this video to state facts, okay? You can't get on Instagram and get on social media and portray to be an activist and talk about how black kings need to be with black women, but you're not even in your black daughter's life. It doesn't make sense. You're
Okay, so first off, my fault, she's 22. My bad, I get some things wrong. But more importantly, he's not in her life at all. I mean, my brother in Christ, if you're finna be a deadbeat, at least show up to the girl's birthday. What are we talking about?
You're being a hypocrite. And it's frustrating because I reached out to you. I shouldn't have had to do that. I'm your daughter. But I'm smart enough and logical enough to know that you would never reach out to me because you don't have my phone number. And I'm pretty sure you wouldn't try to reach out to me because for what? I don't want anything out of you. I want nothing but a conversation. Forget the relationship. I really don't care too much about that at this point.
No, I'm sorry. No, I can't ignore that. You don't even have your daughter's number? Oh, so you just clapped her mom and then just left. Like, you didn't care nothing about that. Like, what? Fam just sends the child support bills and that's just it. Like, he don't care nothing about that. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy.
You should never be too busy for your daughter ever in life. So I just wanted to make this video to just try to, I guess, somehow find my sister on my dad's side. So if you see this, please reach out to me. Please DM me.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just like thinking about everything he has said in his career. I would never imagine him just being a deadbeat. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I knew Dr. Umar. He was probably, you feel me? He was probably in the streets. I already kind of got that feeling, especially the way he be talking about booty. But at the same time, not being in your daughter's life is crazy, especially when you're an advocate on black families. Like, one of his main things he loves to advocate about is black families. You preach and preach about other people getting their families right, but your family, you don't even talk to your daughter. Not just one daughter, he doesn't talk to any of his daughters apparently, and she's 22 years old. You haven't been in her life her whole life, and she's 22, and it's gotten to the point you don't even have her number, and she's reaching out to her other sister that you've never introduced to her, and she has to go to TikTok to do it because you can't contact her. I'm not finna lie, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad.
I wasn't there for my daughter. And she may expose me on one of these podcasts one day and say, "Daddy, you're the reason I can't find good black love because you never validated me as a woman."
You feel me? If you with me, you with me. If you ain't, you ain't. I'm not begging nobody. The only thing good that's coming out of this unfortunate situation is everybody got to pick a side. Pick a side and stay on it.
You for recognizing a clout chaser when you see one. I want to have a sit down with Mama Smurf and Baby Smurf. Baby Smurf, I want you to call Mama Smurf. This is what we gonna do. Oh yes, this is what we gonna do. I'm the king of solutions. Baby Smurf, I want you to call Mama Smurf, and I need y'all to tell me where we gonna meet at. On Thursday, 1 week from today, I want to meet Mama Smurf and Baby Smurf.
Okay, there's some other clips of this too, but basically he admits it, but I don't know about y'all, but this kind of gives me a weird vibe. And the reason why I say that is because he's addressing this whole situation, laid back on his couch, kicked up, arm behind his head, relaxing, talking about what's good, my beautiful black sister. Like, what are we talking about? You're talking about your daughter. Why are you not acting a little bit more serious about this? Like, why do you not care a little bit more, bro? I'm not gonna lie, this kind of tells me everything I need to know about the situation. First up, the daughter is absolutely correct. I can just confirm this by body language. That's all I need to see. I don't believe this guy was in her life at all. And I honestly feel like he's only speaking about the situation because everybody's talking about it. And it's ruining his image. I'm not gonna lie. And in this video, he said that he did want to meet with Mama Smurf and Little Smurf, or whatever he called him, right? I don't think he's actually gonna meet with them. And honestly, I think there's a reason why he hasn't talked to her. I think, honestly, he's not cool with the mother, right? Maybe he didn't want the kid, she wanted the kid. You know how these situations go. But then when the mother proceeded to have the kid anyways, he was like, oh, I'm not gonna be in her life, and he proceeded to just do that. This video I'm finna show y'all right now is from a girl who met Dr. Umar, talked to him, and realized that he wasn't who he said he was.
I've known Dr. Umar for 3 years. I met him when I was 24 years old. And this is a recent picture. We just met in June of last year. And we did discuss his children along with a few other things. We met up at Brandywine Diner on Concord Pike last year. When we were talking at the table, I started asking him a lot of private questions like, were you married? Do you have any kids? He was telling me, yes, I have 2 daughters. One of them is a teenager and the other one is maybe 7 years old at the time. So the child is probably 9 years old. So he was saying to me that the mother of those girls, or the mother of, I don't know if it's 2 separate women or just one woman, the woman or the women are taking him to court for child support because he's not an active dad. He's not in their life. And he told me that as well. He doesn't visit them.
So he hasn't paid child support either. Bro, this guy is literally an in real life Boondocks character. So not only are you a deadbeat father, but you also don't pay child support? Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
However, he visits his mom a lot. And she's in Philly. So I just was confused. I was like, how are you talking about being a pillar and how black men are so needed in families today, but you're not even an active dad? He was not an active father. He said it. He confirmed it. I can back this young lady up. He did say that. He was not going to be there. I was asking him, I was like, so you never got married? He said, oh, no, I never got married to any of those women. But he dated a lot. And I could tell that he was a playboy because he was very, very flirtatious. Very. And also,
so you was trying to flirt with her too? Like, bruh.
Notice too, his personality is much different in person than it is online. I'm not sure if it's because I'm a woman or something like that, but he's not as animated. He seems more hyped up.
I'm not gonna lie. He was for sure trying to riz you up. I'm just gonna lie. He was trying to get that nonchalant dreadhead riz, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Let's keep it real.
He is extremely flirtatious. Last time I met up with him, and probably the last time, because it was very aggressive, because I'm in a relationship, and when I had met up with him last year, I told my partner, like, I'm gonna go have lunch with Dr. Umar. He was like, what the f? So he was like, yeah, go have lunch and come back and let me know how it goes.
Buddy was excited for his girl to go on a little date with Dr. Umar, bro. What are we talking about, man? What?
But y'all, before I go back to seeing my boyfriend, on my life, when we left, I gave him a hug. He was like, He said, women got to have booty. And I was like, what? He said, you got to have booty. If I'm talking to you, you got to have booty.
Bro, what is wrong with this nigga, bro? It's like he's always in character. Like, nah, bro, what?
I was like, yeah, I can cook. He was like, good. So you can cook and you got booty. And he was backing up from me. He said, He said, business before back shots. Business before.
What is wrong with this nigga? I've never heard that before. Business before back shots, bro. All right, man. I ain't gonna lie. Let's wrap that up. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. He was trying to get him another baby. I ain't gonna lie. That's what he was trying to do. I'm not gonna lie. This really shows Dr. Umar's character.
I wish I was kidding. And mind you, I'm in a relationship. So I was like, what do you mean business before back shots? Like, what? So he's laughing to himself and he goes back to his car because he was going to go back to Philly to go take care of his mom. And I was like, I can't see this fool again, because what do you mean business before back shots? No back shots are being given. What? He is a deadbeat father. Extreme hypocrite.
So yeah, that's Dr. Umar. Business before back shots. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's gonna be an all-time quote. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Like, my thing with Dr. Umar is you can't talk about all of this, like, activism and then go and be a deadbeat dad. Like, that just disproves everything you're saying. Now I feel like you're just talking to talk. You over here talking about black families, but you can't even take care of yours. We're not even saying that you gotta marry the daughter's mother, but at least be in her life. What are we talking about? That's the bare minimum. You are a father. So this whole situation is very sad in my opinion, bro. Because people actually look up to Dr. Umar, now, I don't know why you do, but I mean, hey, game is game. And for you to be a deadbeat dad, that's just not it, bro. That's weird. That's weird. I ain't gonna lie. If he's lying about this, how many other things do you think he was lying about? But what do y'all think about the situation? Do you think Dr. Umar is a deadbeat? Do you think he's a hypocrite liar? You're finna say yes. I'm really just trying to get you to comment on the video. So leave a comment and like the video and subscribe, because I'm supposed to tell you that because I'm a YouTuber. I'm also supposed to tell you to follow my Instagram, which you actually should do. Matter of fact, just go ahead and stalk me. Follow my live channel. That's where you can get daily content of me and reactions. Follow my Twitch. The streams be fine. We be talking about topics like this all the time. And also, I don't know what this last box is for. Maybe just go follow my backup rants page. Probably gonna be posting on there more often, movie reviews and other rants that I don't feel like are necessary for this channel. So I said, I appreciate y'all for watching. You know I love y'all. God love y'all. Stay blessed. Thank you and goodbye. We out. Jesus loves you. This I know for the Bible. Okay, let me stop.